According to a huge rumor by a prominent Call of Duty franchise leaker, the classic Black Ops series from Call of Duty is truly going back to its roots, with the next game coming this year, with plenty of awesome informations, if true, to follow in this video. The first Call of Duty Black Ops has always been my favorite game in the whole franchise. It has that real dark and gritty vibe, which is perfect for a Vietnam and Cold War setting. These two are my favorites in video games. There's not enough of it. While many Call of Duty fans are still busy with Modern Warfare and the recently released Warzone, Call of Duty 2020 is still expected to launch by the end of this year, it's confirmed. Official announcements and details for the game remain extremely low right now, but a new and potentially legit leak reveals a lot of details about what fans can expect from this new game. First off, this leak comes from TheGamingRevolution, who has been accurate about many Call of Duty leaks in the past, including the latest Warzone addition to Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare itself. Now, according to him, Call of Duty 2020 will be a full-on Black Ops reboot set during the Cold War with a heavy focus on the Vietnam War. Nothing modern, nothing future. The game is being developed as a collaboration between Raven Software, Sledgehammer Games and Treyarch, with Treyarch taking the lead on development of this new reboot. Right now, this Call of Duty is codenamed Project Zeus, but it is obviously a placeholder and could just be Black Ops. This reboot will reportedly see the return of the much famous characters of the franchise like Alex Mason and Frank Woods, though they will be played by new actors, similarly to how Captain Price was done by another actor for Modern Warfare Reboot. The campaign is said to be even more gritty and dark than Modern Warfare, and will be primarily focused on the real-life events of the Vietnam War and the broader Cold War. It'll be much more realistic, since it will all be based off real-life events. It is said to have a lot of shock factor and a really intense interrogation system. The campaign will unravel from multiple perspectives, including the US, South Vietnam and the Viet Cong. So you'll be finally able to see what each country were experiencing during these difficult times, not just the US finally.
What's your escape route? In the ceiling! This way!
Now for the multiplayer, TheGamingRevolution reports that the Black Ops Reboot multiplayer maps will use the 3-lane system that Treyarch multiplayer maps are known for. There will be traditional, smaller scale Call of Duty action along with the returning ground war mode, which will allow for 32 versus 32, just like in Modern Warfare. He also talked about one ground war map, which will supposedly be a snow map with a frozen lake, with players able to control snow mobiles and tanks, which sounds pretty exciting if you ask me. The kill streaks will apparently have a flamethrower, the dogs, attack helicopters, along with the UAV and counter UAV returning. It's also said this reboot uses Stim Huts for health regeneration like in Black Ops 4, as opposed to automatic health regeneration like in all other games. Let me know what you guys think about this health system. Now we go into zombies. Yes, it is reportedly returning with a lot of stuff. Zombies will retain things like perks and pack-a-punch, while still being way different than before. One of the TheGamingRevolution sources says the Transit remake will be on disc for Call of Duty 2020. Transit was a hugely popular zombie map from Black Ops 2 that revolved around riding a bus to and from various locations. He believes this map will be remade, as well as Buried and Die Rise remakes. All these maps were supposed to come to Black Ops 4, but Treyarch had to turn much sooner to its Call of Duty 2020 title, so that is why they will be in there. Now for me, what has my full attention is the campaign of this reboot. I can't even remember the last Vietnam campaign we've had for a game, besides Black Ops of course. Someone comment if you know one. I'm really excited to see what they could do with this one, and to me the more greedy and dark the better it is. The developers don't bend to those that are offended or thinks it's too hard for their feelings, and I like that. We need more of this. What I would need to see now is the return of my favorite character, Viktor Reznov. We need to see him back if a reboot is happening. The multiplayer and zombies also sounds really cool. A lot of YouTubers, creators and such at the exclusive Warzone event were reportedly told that Warzone will be the last COD Battle Royale ever, but a lot will be added into it, including a Cold War map, according to the leak. Some sort of Battle Royale component was reportedly in development for COD 2020, but with the success of Warzone, everything is changing. The map was supposed to be Cold War, more gory, greedy and realistic version of Blackout from Black Ops 4. It is now said this Cold War map might be added to the Warzone component, alongside the 2020's Black Ops Reboot. Alongside the plethora of information above, TheGamingRevolution stated that Sledgehammer are developing a free-to-play Call of Duty game that is said to be released in 2021. Perhaps this could be their avenue into the Battle Royale market. While there is plenty of information on the development of Treyarch's next title, the game could be in danger of a delay because of this thing happening right now that I can't pronounce the name of. Well, this thing could delay it into 2021. I really hope we'll be able to go back into our normal lives soon enough, but I unfortunately think it can only get worse for now. So everyone, make sure you take care of your family and friends as best as you can, please. Now is also the best time to stay inside and play video games, so make sure to check out my top 7 games to play while being locked up inside. As always, take this with a grain of salt guys, but let me know if you would be excited for a Black Ops Reboot. Make sure you like the video if you did, and subscribe or dislike if you didn't. Thanks to Jigglyboy and I Am Legend for being a master member on the channel. You can become a survivor member for 99 cents only. It'll help me and the channel as a whole. Thanks for watching.